Yes, indeed, it is showtime. Hello, everyone. Hey, I'm Adam with RecordKrate, and thanks for coming tonight to my live record sale. I want to say hello to a few people. Mr. Beatles Pro Tom, yo, how are you? Good evening, Mark. Hope you and yours are doing well. Thank you so much for coming out. And there's Calvin, Burrow fan, how are you? Kurt J, hey, Kurt J, how are you? Dillhole, what's shaking? Don't forget Dillhole. You owe me some images of that bicycle on the wall, okay? Psych Rock? What's Psych Rock? Everything is psych. Everything is psych. Everything is psych. I think I do have some psych tonight, Calvin. I really do. And Calvin, I found a beautiful monkeys in Wake Forest that I had no idea I had. It was tucked away in the back. Analog Wavelength TV. Hello, how are you? Any concert shirts? Absolutely. Got tons of them. How many you want? What you need? Hold on a second. I'm going to brag. Sean. Hello, Sean. How are you? There's Ron. Ron's going to be happy. I have some, what do I have? I have some Kiss. Ron loves the Kiss. All right. Okay, Sean, just for fun, since you asked. Oh, no. It's Mr. Bill. Hey, uh, there's TARDIS. Hello, weirdo TARDIS. How are you? How are you doing there, sir? Hello, Ron. Happy New Year to you. So, oh no, Mr. Bill. And then I have this one, the Go-Go's. We got the beat. This is a 1982 concert. There we go. I'm thinking if I take all three of them and cut them up, it'll probably fit me. But these are, I think these are all smalls. This one's a medium, which means today is probably a small. Let's see who else is here. Mr. Bill already made a video with the bikes for you, silly. Pay attention, it's a short. I can't stand shorts. I'm gonna go back and see if I can find it. Bow, wow, wow. I know that Kurt J will like this one. This one's got some staining on it. I got to figure out how to attempt to clean it, or just leave it like it is. Yeah. So anyway, so yes, Sean, I do have some concert shirts. Absolutely. Hello, weirdos. You weirdo. You weirdo. You weirdo. So forgive me if I brought anything that I've shown before, but that's kind of how it goes. So here's what happens tonight, folks. I'm going to show you a record. If it's something you're interested in, comment in the chat, and you'll be the first person. The first person that shows up on my display is the one that gets to commit to it. I do have a change with the shipping. Shipping has gone up 3 times in the last 8 months, and it's gone up twice, and now it's going up a 3rd time. So I'm gonna have to go back to some type of 2 people just left. I'm gonna have to go back to some. Be right back. Okay, cool. Some type of. Until then, I'm just gonna have to. You know me, folks. I try to be as cool as I can about shipping because it's not fun. It's not fun. All right, here we go. First one. This is John Hartford, Pat Burton, and Benny Martin. It's on the Flying Fish label. No poster. One of these days, I'm going to find a poster. This one is $19. Genesis, Trespass. This one's $28. It's beautiful, folks. It is gorgeous. Yeah, it is gorgeous. I didn't leave yet. Okay. Thank you for hanging out with us. Do you play vinyl, Dill? So I think I met Dill years ago. Who else did I meet there? Jonathan, Crossover Paranormal Society. Gal's Alarm. Okay, cool. I met you at Dave's. I forgot Dave's channel right now. He used to go live every morning. Junior Walker and the All-Stars, Roadrunner. This one is $19. We can't miss if you don't leave. This is factory sealed, folks. New pressing. Foo Fighters, Concrete and Gold. $27. False alarm. I hear you. That's all good. This is pre-love, folks. This is Iggy Pop, the Idiot. This is 4 Men with Beards. It sounds better than their earlier stuff that 4 Men's released. $19. This is no press, and I pull this. I have a blues show tomorrow night on the what and the not. Roosevelt Sykes, he's $16. Yeah, Roosevelt Sykes is $16. I got to put him over to the side. So of course, he's for sale. I'll put him over to the side just in case. And folks, if you hang out, I'm going to give away a record tonight. So I hope you can hang out with me. Folks, somebody wrote all over her face. Well, the radio station did anyway. But it is a promotional piece. And, one good way to tell it's a promotional piece is that if it does not have shrink, but the hype sticker and the other stickers are directly on the vinyl. Because most people who remove their hype sticker put it inside their jacket. That is, if they took off the shrink. And so anyway, plus it's got a saw cut right here, and then it's got a gold stamp promo. But this is the full LP, Atlanta Miles, and you just don't see these very often, folks. But anyway, so she's priced $24. Hey, Doug, how are you? Good to see you. Been thinking about you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Doug. I appreciate it. Doug, how are things over there in the Seattle area? I saw something. Yeah, anyway, there we go. Those 4 guys with chin stuff, pressings, are really hit or miss. Absolutely. Some sing great, others don't. Their early stuff, oh my gosh, they were horrible. They really were. Rainy. Yeah, we had a rainy yesterday, but it cleared up in the afternoon, which I was really surprised. Anyway, Doug would like Iggy Pop for 19. Doug, you've been seeing all sorts of cool concerts, I'm sure. We got to hear all about them. Chris is late. Hey, Chris, how are you? Chris, I'll give you a recap. Yeah, thank you, Doug. I'll get you an invoice out. ASAP. Chris, Alana Miles, Foo Fighters, Factory Sealed, Junior Walker and the All-Stars, Roadrunner, Genesis with Trespass, and we started out with John Hartford, Pat Burton, and Benny Martin on the Flying Fish. You saw Zach Sabbath? Sign the tardy sheet, Chris. You get to the dum. Hey, folks, this is a really good record. Fred's first record is Psych. Calvin is Psych, $12. I love this record. Analog Wavelength, I think, got a record, that same record. Folks, we recently lost David Soul. Really sad. He was part of Starsky and Hutch. It's $5, folks, if you're interested. I did not. Thanks for boring everyone else. There you go. Chris, how are you doing? It's been forever since I've seen you on here. This is Disney's Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Folks, I sold 3 Christmas records today and 2 Christmas records yesterday. There you go. Brad is very underrated. You're exactly right. They had such a wonderful, talented guitarist, and Dave Gates got that wonderful. I just don't ever want to go to a wedding. And, well, of course, probably not now, but when I was a kid, somebody would have a wedding. If I paid your plates. I'm okay never hearing that word. Anyway, this is a 2-disc. This one is $25. LP. Is that Zach Wilde doing Black Sabbath? I saw him with Ozzy. Really? Is that true? Oh, that is awesome. You're exactly right, Analog. Absolutely. Yeah. The 12 Days of Christmas. So Sean, we got 2 Seans here tonight. Analog Wavelength is Sean. Then we got Sean L-A-J, Sean LaJoie. And then we have Sean Analog Wavelength. So you were asking if this is Zerope. I don't know. Which record? The Nightmare? I don't know if it is. I don't know. I might have. There's not any information on here indicating it. But yes, it is. Yes, it is, Doug. Yes, it is what? Cool. Yes, it is Zach Wilde. That is awesome. Yeah, he's a guy that's got a cool guitar. Hey, I'm in a different position, and if you've never been to RecordKrate Raleigh, that is the door. That is the entry door right there. So I got my back up against it. And since I have my records right here where the new arrivals are, I was like, I'm going to do it right here. I brought a little TV tray right here so I can make it happen without having to move everything to the back, to the west wing. But there we go. All right, cool. Cool. There we go. Rolling Stones. This is their newest record, folks. Hackney Diamonds. I've heard a few songs from it. This is Purple. Purple. It is $29. I understand some people I haven't gotten their yeah, they've ordered so many different pressings. This is who is this? This is Bruce Hornsby in the Range. Scenes from the South Side. This one's $10. Jacob's Ladder's on here. I recognize that song. Bruce Hornsby for $10 would like analog wavelength television. Yeah. So if you're here, folks, first time, second time, if you see anything you're interested in, just comment in the chat, the title and the price, and the first one that shows up on my display will get it. So thank you so much, Sean. I will, should have brought something to drink. I will put this right here. There we go. What's the copyright date on that Hornsby? Let me see. 19. All right, everybody guess. Everybody guess. I'm guessing 87. I think it was before he joined Grateful Dead. Every song has its individual 85, 88. 88 it is. 88. When this record hits 88 RPMs, you're going to see some serious music come out of those speakers. How much for the poster behind you, Madonna or the Beatles? I can't sell the Madonna. It is autographed. Sean even came in here and autographed it. So there we go. But the Beatles is for sale, but I can't ship that Beatles. But if you can stop by in person, yeah, and we can make it happen. I'll take you for a ride in my sports car. Zoom, zoom. We'll take the Roadster out. I'll be glad when I can start driving that again. Right now it's in winter storage. Gary Newman, reissue, I.S. Sultan. This one is $18. Madonna. She is so cool. This is a stereo pressing of Hello Dolly. Someone decided they wanted to write 8 on there, so it's $10. It is $10. Was there any other posters? Was that the poster you asked about, Dill? It's on the NOP or cap label. Yeah. Oh, folks, this is the best copy. The very best copy I've ever seen. Best in the fact that it's the cleanest copy I've ever seen. It's Columbia 2i. And it's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. Plated and it's super. Anyway, $35 for Art Garfunkel and Paul Simon. Let's see, who is this? This is Mac DeMarco. Pre-loved, current pressing, $18. I love this record, folks. I've listened to it so much. This is Genesis. It's BBC. The BBC broadcast. Tom commented on this on one of the videos I posted, but it's got 3 records and a whole bunch of other stuff inside of it. It's $30. It is heavy, let me tell you. It's heavy, just like my brother. This is the indie release of Tame Impala, the Slow Rush. It's got 2 vinyl records in here. One is blue and one is red. Here's the red one. Here's the blue one. It is it's a gatefold, but it has string, so the gate has never been opened. There we go. Anyway, Tame Impala is $45. Tame Impala, $45. You can buy them more expensive, folks. This record, so Titan. It has some damage on the jacket right here. Okay. It is dished. but I've listened to it, and it does not have sibilance. So I priced this at $8. Never heard of this group before, but I played them and listened to them, and they're really good. And so I never heard them on KNC during the hair metal years, and so there you go, $8. Medusa is the label. Yeah. They have the poster that says, "We like you as a friend, Madonna." I hear you, TARDIS. I hear you. He ain't heavy. He's my brother. The Hollies. The road is long. Speaking of the Hollies, Willie Nelson, no beard. Make way for Willie Nelson. RCA Black Label, $27. And I was really happy to get this one. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah. All right, everybody. There's some people here not saying hi. It's okay to say hi. We like saying hi. Deep Purple in rock. This is a reissue. However, it's nice. Jocelyn, hello. Hello. Nico, where are you? So I put a heater in the back, Jocelyn, one of those oil, you spelled it exactly right, I think. One of those oil fill radiator heaters, and she's just fallen in love with that. So she's back there. And so there we go. Jonathan, hello, how are you? Crossover Paranormal Society. Jonathan, who was that cat that did that morning show? He was in Georgia, Dave. And that's where I met you. And that's where I met Dill. Do you remember his YouTube channel? But anyway, I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year, Jocelyn. Thank you for coming in. Crossover. There's Joey. Hey, Joey, how are you? What is shaking, my man? Yeah, Joey's one of my whatnot friends. We do some shows together. We on the what and the not. We do Sean also. We do something on Tuesday nights called Spark. It is the longest running vinyl raid train in whatnot history, or at least currently. So there we go. But anyway, Joey, Sean, and myself, and some other cats too. Whitebeard's Records. Maybe he'll pop in. Let's say it twice, 3 times. Whitebeard Records, Whitebeard's Records, Whitebeard's Records. And so there we go. Good to see you, Joey. Thanks for coming in. Joey's a big fan of good music too. He and I both share the love of the late 60s, early 70s soul and funk. One of the highlights of my trip to Italy back in 2018 was finding original Italian pressing in rock at a record shop in Florence. Oh, I bet it was really cool. Did they sing? Well, cool. That's awesome. Guru. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was Guru, and he had many different names. He changed his name often. Yeah. Well, that's cool, Sean. I know someone that went to Florence. Went to Italy, and they were going to go crate digging, but they got sick, and it was horrible. I felt bad for them when they came back and told me this story. Shaft, Isaac Hayes. I got $4 on this. It must be a VG condition. I'm gonna double check it. Guru, I wonder how he's doing. Yes, VG. Yeah. In. Absolutely, Sean. In. Ringle, he also joins us on Whatnot. Karen. Got me under pressure. Anyway, folks, $4 Shaft, VG condition. Let's see, here we are. This is Mild, M-I-L-D, Mild High Club. This is a current press, and it's pre-loved. It is $18. They say in Italy you should do what the Italians do. So I spent my trip. Oh boy, that is awesome. Hiroshima. Anyway, these cool cats, they do jazz by all definition, but it blends some fusion and some other cool things in here. $12. It's a nice copy. Arista, they were label mates for the Grateful Dead. Johnny Cash, I Walk the Line. See who they belong to. If Sean Wilson walks in and says, I want my record back, I don't have any other choice. But anyway, this is on the Pickwick, which is a budget label. It's stereo. I priced it $8. has the proper company in her sleeve. Nico, you saw Nico? 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 You did? Nico? Okay. Background cameo. Did she hop on the? Did she hop up there on the windowsill? Anyway, I'll let Nico know that you saw her. Background cameo. Oh, she may have went across the hi-fi. That's her bridge to get to the counter to get to the window. Johnny Cash. He's $8. Nico, come say hi. Oh, I see her now. She's over there in the chair. Come here, baby. Come say hi to everybody. They want to say hi to you. Come on. Come say hi. Nika, Jocelyn said hi. Kurt saw you. Party saw you. Come on over. Anyway, what can I say? She walked by back there. Thank you so much. This is Vangelis. I love Vangelis. I love Vangelis. $12. It's a nice copy. All right, young child. Come on. She got really stressed out yesterday. A lot of people came to the shop, and she didn't like that, so she went and hid in the back. Let's see where we are now. Ready to Beat. Any what does they call it? K-pop? Any K-pop fans out there? $25. This came in on a buyback, folks. You ever seen that sticker? You know where it came from? My distributor also distributes to those stores. I'm not going to say their name. It's funny. We talk about stuff like that. This is an original pressing. It is super cool, folks. It is X Wild Gift. And it sounds so good. I'm going to show it to you. It's on the Slash label. Check the color. It's black. $38. I bet Kurt's got 3 or 4 of them. White Pride. Pride. White Lion. It's $20. There's some wear at the top. Okay. It is wait. It's nice. Anyway, White Pride. White Lion. Are they the ones who only a couple? Well, hopefully couple means 2 to you. White Lion, were they the people who had fire in a club and some people perished? Are they the people? Dana, this is the Supremes. I hear a symphony. It is Motown. People come in here and say, where's your Motown section? I'll say, right over there. $10. No, that was Great White. Great White. Okay, cool. Thank you. King Gizzard and the Wizard Lizard. Say it fast. This is a fishing for fishies. Yeah. This one is $18. It's fairly common now, folks, for new pressings to have a split either at the top or the bottom or the side. And what happens is during shipping, the record just pushes against their Great White Lion Snake. Isn't that the truth? Great White. Thank you, Doug. Great White. Thank you, Calvin. Thank you, Kurt. Thank you, Sean. And so that's what we're seeing, folks. And I've been on Zoom calls even with Sony Records, and we're like, hey, stop that from happening. Anyway, King Gizzard, Wizard Lizard. They probably have. I was going to say, this is one of their many records they put out. What was this, 22, 2000? I can't remember. 2019. This was one of their 10 records. $18 for King Gizzard, Wizard Lizard. I played it. Sounds great. Let's see where we are now. Oh, yeah. Glass Harp. I have a copy of this at home. Glass Harp, Phil Kagi. This is on the Decca label. I've listened to this record, and it sounds really cool. Phil Kagi went on to start performing Jesus music. Some of it was rock, and then he got into a type of new age sounding music with guitars and loops and stuff like that. And then even, Tom, are you still here? He even had a record that was very Beatle-esque that he used one of Ringo Starr's drum kits on. All right, folks, we did this style. We did this pile. Did I get over everything? Double check. I got some fan club pressings, but I think I'm going to save those for not here. This is Emmylou Harris and Shrink. Check out those boots. This is $12. Yes, yes, yes. 91502. This is $8. Oh yeah, I got this one right here to show. Yeah. And then the rest are fan club pressings, which I'm, yeah, there we go. Is the King Gizzard some color? You know, Sean, I think it's traditional color, but let's take a look. I mean, I'm sorry. Excuse me, Chris. Then boots made for walking. I think it's traditional, Chris, but let's double check. No, it's not. This is this color. I would say it's fishing fish. I don't know. So yeah, it is a colored vinyl. Anyway, Chris, so there you go. Thanks for asking. I wouldn't remember that. Sometimes I put them in a bag and I put the. I'm trying to price as many records as I possibly can because I actually started pulling some records out of the vault, Kurt, and so yeah, we're putting them out. So that's cool. But thank you for reminding me. This is a 1989 pressing Tesla. It's a Canadian pressing. It's drop dead gorgeous. It is clean as a whistle, and it is super quiet. It's $65 for Tesla. Chris would like King Gizzard Wizard Lizard and absolutely. I remember doing a King Gizzard Wizard Lizard listening party. Speaking of which, I have a Green Day listening party. I think it's 2 o'clock in Raleigh this coming Saturday and 3 o'clock in Wake Forest this coming Saturday. Green Day. Their new record's called Savior, and we'll have some prizes. So bring all your friends and enemies out. And I'm going to get this log for Chris Record. Chris has a wonderful, Chris from Record Talk has a wonderful YouTube channel, and it's Gizzard Color. So I would recommend, Chris, you're welcome to put a link in your chat, in the chat. But $18 for this. Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate it greatly. Funny that, yes, couldn't figure out what to name their records, so they just named it after catalog number. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know, as much as I love that record, sometimes I wish that they did not bring John Anderson in, because I love Trevor Rabin's voice. I really do. And I like the demos for, I think it was called Drama. Anyway, I really like that period. But yeah, that's really cool. And the crazy thing is, I've never watched the television show, but I always get the name of the Yes record and the television show all mixed up. All right, folks, now I'm to the second pile. I separated because someone took to Wake Forest and I brought them back. And anyway, speaking of Vangelis, Aphrodite's Child 666, a record that I love, 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 love. It's on the Vertigo label. Oh, this is a Vertigo label a lot of people like to have. Pardon me. There we go. And I think it is a white label promo. Or either it's just a budget. Or either it's just a budget. Yeah. I walked around the lake today. There was an older lady listening to the ear pod. Walking up. Older of a lonely heart. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely. So Aphrodite's Child, 666. If you turn it upside down, it's 999. Aphrodite's Child, $65 on the Vertigo label. Yeah, 555. Is it a 555? There we go. I love this record. At least it was. Do you think I'm sexy? If you want my AirPod, and you think, Joni Mitchell. Beautiful voice, folks. Beautiful voice. Court and Spark. This is a matte finish. It was destined to get dirty from the day one. Yeah, I priced this one at $5. Let's take a look. I remember when old people listened to our stuff on their Walkman. It's BG. It's a $5 record. I should wash it so it cleans up a little bit. Yeah. Anyway, $5. I was thinking that at the grocery store today. Folks, I stopped by the grocery store. It's the one that starts with an A, and they're from Germany. And I stopped by there on the way here, get baby girls some food and some treats. And am I getting older, or grocery stores playing better music these days? You're getting old. They were playing Kate Bush at the grocery store that starts with an A. I couldn't believe it. It is awesome, 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 awesome. So there we go. Hey, folks, this is Dyke and the Blazers. I got a message. Hollywood, 1968, 1970s. If you haven't heard Dyke and the Blazers, do yourself a favor and get on the YouTube and listen to it, because why he wasn't bigger than James Brown is beyond me. Anyway, Craft Recordings, factory sealed, folks, $26. Lindsey Sterling. This is a holiday record, folks, but don't tell nobody. Slow Waltz. Yeah, she plays the violin, and it's all blinged out. This is $25. That's right. I think it is right. I think you're exactly right there, Calvin. This is Olivia Rodrigo with Guts. This is the alternate cover. $30. Isn't there that store? We don't have those around here, Calvin, but I'm sure some people hear it. Sean, they're also getting worse with their music that they play. Christopher Cross, Sailing. I love this record. I sell every one I put out. I sold one today in Wake Forest. It's $15. This is a Columbia house, but don't tell nobody. You saw Sterling last summer? Oh, that's very cool. Hey, there's Vinyl King. Everybody say hello to Vinyl King. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. We're doing What's Good, my man? We're just hanging out, talking records. I'm offering records for sale. So if for anyone who's just getting here now, if you see a record you're interested in, just comment in the chat, the title and the price. I'll get you an invoice. All right, Ron, if you're still here, I want to make sure I show you these Kiss records I have. They're solo records. I got 3 of them. I got Gene Simmons. I got, I forgot who the other 2 were I have. I think I'm missing Peter Criss. These are probably VG minus or G plus condition. They're basically, I'm just selling them to hang them on the wall, but they're $4 each. I got 3 of them. You can buy them individually, or you can buy them as a group. But I'll show you in just a few moments the other ones. But no posters, no inserts, none of that stuff. Let's see. Vinyl King is also on the Whatnot. That's how we met. Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brass. A little box set of Herb. $10. I bet that was a wonderful show there, Doug. Yeah. All right, folks. I'm going over to the other bin. Let's take a look and see what we have now. You're welcome to watch the replay, anybody. If you miss anything, The Incredible World of James Brown, James Bond, $12. The Supremes, A Go Go, $12. Motown. Remember the Motown section is over there, folks. Ray Charles. Ray Charles is $12. You know, I love that late 60s, early 70s soul and funk. A New Birth. The New Birth. The New Birth. Can I use them as Frisbees? Absolutely. I don't mind at all, Calvin. $10. This is an RSD title. This is The Who with Face Dances. It's a double disc. It has the record, which was remastered and remixed, and then it has an additional, you know the story. $35. Beautiful, folks. It looks, well, I played it, but it looks unplayed. It was open when I came in. You know, like demos and outtakes and cool things like that. So there we go. This is a split here, Chris. The double hot. I mean the double. And on the other side is The Occasion. And I love this, folks. I love both songs. It's $7. It's a 10-incher. It's a split. There we go. And I love the fact that it said, due to a manufacturing error, the labels on this record have been reversed. The doubles music is on the label, label the occasion, and vice versa. I love that. I love that. But it's very cool. A little post-punk in there, which I love me some post-punk. Yeah, I really do. Let's see, where are we now? Thanks everybody for coming in. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a wonderful night. We dodged the snow. Boy, did we dodge the snow. You know how it feels. Let's see what we can grab now. Oh, this is a band called Mono. 777. There you go. This is a band called Mono. Lovely band. I love this stuff. The name of the record is World's End Girlfriend. I think it's a double disc. It's a double disc. It is awesome, folks. $79. Scooby Dooby Doo, Strangers in the Night, Frank Sinatra, $12. Marvin Gaye and His Girls. Yeah. $7. VG Condition. Rain is coming back though. Yeah, it is. But hey, at least we get a little bit of break. The Tokens, The Lion Sleeps Tonight. I got $10 on this. I'm going to verify the condition. It is on the RCA Black Label. It's VG. Well, Rain is one thing. We do not want no... Oh, here's another Kiss. This is the Ace Frehley. I guess Ron left. $4 for Ace. I did wash it. I did put it in a new inner sleeve, and I did put it in a bag. So there you go. I'll take that double occasion. Absolutely. Where did I put it? Oh, I put it right here. Thank you so much, Doug. We got 10 inches of snow here in western Massachusetts. Wow. Are you near TC, Jocelyn? I wanted to message TC and let him know I was doing. But are you in the minutes? You know what? I was wondering the same thing, Calvin. I have no idea. So Doug would like the split. Doug, what do we call them? Do we call them splits? Yeah, we call them splits. Yeah. This is $7, Doug. What a wonderful record you will be getting. And I want to report. I want a report of how it sounds. All right, thank you so much. Continuing on. One cool thing about doing Whatnot is that if there's someone, like I just said, I wanted to message TC, but I didn't. But if we were on here right now, I could put @ and whatever his name is on Whatnot, and he'll get a notification. Now, if he has alerts set up on his phone, he'll get. So anyway. All right, folks, we're making it happen. Got a little more to go through. Oh, gosh, Johnson, what do? Stay inside? Chubby Checker, Bobby Rydell. I love the way that they put their name on here. This one's $5. Nothing wrong with it. It's not a big seller here. This is a good soundtrack, folks. Times Square. This does have a saw cut. This $9. It's a double disc. I'm going to tell you the cool people that are on here. Roxy Music, Gary Newman. Talking Heads, Joe Jackson. Joe Jackson is probably TC is close to Boston. I think TC can almost see water from his residence. Is he in Wichita? I have no idea. I stayed in, warm and cozy. That's cool, hanging out with the kiddies. Joe Jackson is probably one of my top 10 favorite artists. The Ramones are on here. The Cure's on here. Garland Jeffries, Patti Smith. You know, speaking of Patti Smith, did anybody see the Nuggets that was touring? Well, some of the Nuggets are being reissued. I was going to order some today, but the retail on those are like $42, and I'm like, I'm going to sit back for those. So there you go. And so I didn't know any of those. But anyway, the guy who organized Nuggets, which has been real popular in the RSD community, you know, some of the releases for RSD Record Store Day. He was the guitarist for Patti Smith. He might still be. I have no idea. David Johansen, Lou Reed. Anyway, a bunch of people on here. Kurt, I'm sure you have a copy. $9. $999. Oh, this is fun. This is Rod Stewart, Atlantic Crossing. I really think that this is unofficial, but I think it's pressed in Germany. It's a gatefold. Times Square 9. I'll get that in just a moment, TARDIS. But here you go. It's on this colored vinyl. I didn't do much research because it has Holland, WA Holland. It has a dish. I played it, no sibilants. So that's my fear. You're like Joe Jackson? Joe was the father. And so anyway, I didn't think it sounded as dynamic as it should be, but $10 is on colored vinyl. I didn't put it in a bag or make an attribute, but it's okay. TARDIS would like to get Times Square. It's a really good record. Really good. Oh, and TARDIS as well as Kurt. There's a John Hartford record that a vinyl champion is looking for. I see if, John Hartford. If you could help me find it, or if you have an extra copy, please let me know so I can connect you cats. John Hartford. I will never find this message. Anyway, I gotta get TARDIS signed up for this. I'm looking 45 years ago this week. That is awesome. Lenny Kaye, he's still with Patti Smith. Well, he's got a double job. So TARDIS would like this Times Square for $9. Thank you, TARDIS. I appreciate it. It's 2 words. It's an Instagram message. I love Instagram, but yikes. We're talking about John. We're talking about Doc Watson. John Humphrey. Can you trade over? Come on, where is it? I should have written it down, or at least made a note. I mean, it's in my text. It's in my Instagram messages. Dang it. Morning Bugle. This vinyl champion seems to think it's going to be reissued soon. Thank you so much, TARDIS. You just let me know when you'd like for me to ship that. You met Lenny Kaye after Patti Smith's show a couple years ago, and he did an in-store at Louisville Records here in Knoxville a few months ago. Oh, that's awesome. Here's the other Kiss record, folks. It does have the proper company inner sleeve. But anyway, there's 3 of them. They're $4 each. You can get 1, 2, or 3, or none. But they're all VG condition, and they're rough. Or VG minus or G plus, whatever you want to say. Free is live, $12. Yeah, when he brought his Nuggets to Catch Cradle, maybe a month or so ago, the people that were associated with Nuggets went out to see another group at the Haw River, and so they said that somebody who went there said that it was like everybody was just hanging out and talking to Lenny Kaye and the guys from R.E.M. and all this other stuff, which was cool. Marv Johnson, $20. All right, folks. Hoyt Atkins, that's not his name. Hoyt, he's $15. Hoyt, oh, it's a white label promo. Axton, Hoyt Axton, $15 white label promo. Port Authority, which is a U.S. Navy band. They're funky. This is a promotional piece. It's $10. $8 for Stan Getz. It's on the Crown label, which is a budget label. Folks, solid brass, Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brass, $5. Vangelis, this is a French pressing, $18. Yes. The electric company, we're going to bring you the power. Morgan Freeman, $4. I guess a little more desirable because Morgan Freeman's on it, but I think the vinyl is G plus at the best. Okay, great. So gotta wake up my foot. Wake up, foot. All right. So Kurt or Tardis, if you guys happen to see that record, please let me know. All right, I'll grab another handful. Here's a new wave record I wasn't familiar with, and folks, it's just fun discovering all this music from the 80s. Flamin' O's, $20. It's on Fat City Records, which is a private press, private label. Yeah, private press or a small indie label. Vangelis, $12. Daryl Hall and John Oates. I had to separate them. I didn't want them fighting in here. This is $10. This is Big Bang Boom, I think. Yeah, Big Bang Boom. Marianne Faithfull. She's in Shrink, $12. Cat Stevens, $8. Is this a duplicate or just another record by the New Birth? Oh, it's a duplicate, sorry. I don't think I have a double. Okay, great. I think I have 3 aeroplanes. I could use one of those. The Bee Gees Live, $10. Oh, this is cool. I wish, Lord, I forgot his name. I haven't seen the video from him. Help me out here, Tardis and Chris. Paco? Anyway, the cool cat who goes to all these cool shops, and he's got a really cool record place in his house. David Carroll. I thought about him when I got this in. $6. I really miss him. I really miss the shows. Chuck Willis, the king of the stroll. Check out that hair gear. He might win the coolest hair gear tonight. He's $35. Slappy White at the Club Harlem. This is a special DJ, white label promo, special DJ release. This is the one that Tuco, thank you so much. So, you know, it's abbreviated songs, blah, 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 for the radio station. And the other side is blank, which is really interesting. It's on the Chess label. Flamin' O's is $20, Kurt. $20 for the Flamin' O's. He hasn't made it. Yeah, I miss him. I really miss him. Yeah. Oh, Slappy White, $12. It's got to be somewhat rare. It may not be super desirable. Kurt will like Flamin' O's. I will find that for you, Kurt. We're going to bring you the flower. All right, folks, so here's a question for you. So I had this crazy estate come in maybe 2 months ago, and I've been selling. So I'm down to, so I got a few boxes left. So I'm thinking about doing a YouTube sale where there's like 20 for $10 or something crazy like that. Build a stack. Is anybody interested in if I did that? You think that'll be fun for me to do? There's some jazz in there. There's some sentimental instrumental. Thank you, Kurt. There's some pop in there. There's a lot of Americana in there, but essentially be 50 cents a record. Yeah, just let me know. I've been thinking about it. Okay, folks, we're down to the last stack. It's a big stack, but we're down to the last stack. And then I'm going to do a giveaway. This is the 10-inch Shakin' Stevens. It's the new disc, $10 if anybody's collecting those. Mike Cross, Rock and Rye. Bluegrass, $6, North Carolina. Striper, factory sealed, $25. This is Together as One. The long-awaited singles. Oh, this is factory sealed, Marty Robbins. The cool thing about this one is that if you take a look right there, there's some gift wrap and some tape. I have to go this way. I have to go that way. There we go. This one's $10. Factory sealed. Never been opened. This is Reggae. It's Dean Frazier with raw sax. Factory sealed. $15. It's Reggae. Yeah. Jazz sampler. I have 2 of these now. $6. So I'm offering one here. It has this cool image on the back. David Ruffin. David is $12. Isaac Hayes, Hot Butter Soul, $10. This is Prague, folks. Mama asked for Judas Priest. Marty Robbins. Oh, I love that. This is a mega. This is Prague. Check out these cats. They have definitely won tonight's best dress contest. These cats are $15. They're Prague all day long. It's in shrink and it's got a cut right here on the corner. This is Supertramp. This is a Mobile Fidelity. Original master recording. I have $100 on this. TARDIS? You think it's digital? It's got to be analog. It's got to be. That's a duplicate right there. Oh, this is cool, folks. I still haven't watched it, but this is Mute Driver. Sure, that's not the Bee Gees. $15. This is pressed in the UK. Mute Driver. I think they're post-walk, or are they post-punk or post-rock? I can't remember. Mute Driver. But this guy has a bass so long it takes 3 people to play it. I love it. Here's a Bjork. Sold a Bjork today in Wake Forest. This one's $30. This is the guy from the voice of Depeche Mode, Dave. 12-inch single, $8. Joe Pass, Pablo. You know, $18. I love this jacket. I've held on to this for years, folks, but like I said, I'm pulling stuff out of the vault. I gotta shake my leg. It's getting tired, sleepy on me. All right, wake up, leg. I wonder if I yell if it'll wake up. Anyway, so this is the coolest jacket. Coolest jacket. And it's got 2 Keith Haring drawings on the cover. It sold last for $3.99 in the new store. How much was Mute Drivers? I'll check, Kurt. It's a mini LP. This one is $30. Let's take a look at the Mute Drivers. We're going to bring you the power. We're going to bring you the power. We're going to bring you the power. Here we go. Mute Drivers. It's $15. Oh, really? It's $15, Kurt. Ramsey Lewis Trio, $12. Sarah Vaughan with Michael Legrand, $12. Commodores, Midnight Magic. Kurt will like Mute Drivers. I'll grab that for you, Kurt. This is $6. These cats definitely win the prize for a very happy, excited group. And they also win a prize for all having the same color outfit. All right, Kurt will like Mute Drivers. We'll make a note for that. Thank you, Kurt. I really appreciate it. I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out with me. All right, we are going to do a giveaway at the end of the stream. So hang on. I'm going to give away a record. This is Kurt, and this is 15. Thank you, Kurt. I'll put this in the pile to be watched Tuesday. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Stephanie Mills, $7. Ray Parker Jr., greatest hits, factory sealed, $10. Hold on, folks. Hold on. We're making it happen. Oh, should have brought something to drink. My mouth is getting dry. Yeah. Calvin, are you still here with us? I miss your commentary, Calvin. We need it. We need you back. I think that was the 2018 Mo5 Breakfast in America. Digital. No way. They're all analog. I read it in a magazine. Oh, boy. I showed this. I showed this. I showed this. Did I finish? Wow. I got one more I'm going to pull. And I'm going to say, let there be rock. AC/DC, Let There Be Rock. It's on the ATCO label. This one is $15. VG, I played it. Surprisingly quieter than I thought it would be. All right, cool. Hey, we got 15 people in the chat. Let's see. I got to come up with the number first. What can I look around? What's the number? Okay, I got a number. So I need you. Did I anything? If I missed any comments, any questions, any records you were interested in, just go ahead and put it in the chat. And if I apologize if I did. All right, here we're going to go, folks. We're looking at a number between 30 and 42. We need a number between 30 and 42. You go ahead and put your answer in the chat. 1 to 15. 1, 15. Go ahead and put your guess in the chat. We're looking at a number between 30 and 42. Whoever's closest to what I have written right here on this sheet of paper will win a record tonight. So we have to make sure. Oh, okay, Doug, 39. Hey, Mark's still here. Thank you for hanging out with me, Mark. I appreciate it. Yeah. Craig, how are you? Good to see you. Did you hear me talk about nuggets and how some of them are being reissued? Good to see you, Craig. Thanks for coming in. Pardon, Jocelyn. How was the show Friday night? Craig went to go see Don Dixon. Was Marty there? Was there any guest there? I bet even Tardis and Chris Record Talk knows Don Dixon. Why did I go first? So dumb. Why? Well, that doesn't matter. You said 1 through 15, and I disregarded that. And then you said 36. Okay, good. We're going to make sure. Calvin comes in with 45. That's kind of close, Calvin, but you just eliminated your guess because we're looking at a number between 30 and 42. Woo! No Marty, great show. Solo show. Did Mitch show up? Did Ron show up? Did he sign your very, very, very hard to find 7-inch single? We're gonna bring you the power. So sorry, Calvin. So sorry. Come on, Burl, you can make it. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. Did he perform? Did Rod Abernathy perform? Did you get him to sign your record? So Craig got, yeah, I saw Mudhoney. Oh, you saw Mudhoney. Were you sick? That's such a good band. I love Mudhoney. Everybody was digging Nirvana and those other guys like Soundgarden and Pearl Jam, and I was digging. Oh, no numbers were left? You're kidding me. So that we had 12 guesses? I'm sorry, Calvin. I should have been, Calvin, I usually there's 15 people and usually 8 guess. I'm sorry. No and no. Did you even carry that 7-inch with you? I can't wait to talk to you. I can't wait to talk to you. Absolutely. But I'm expecting your record that you ordered to come in toward the end of the week. Yeah, we'll get busy with that. All right, folks, let's go ahead and count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Da, 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 da. All right, we need all the judges on standby. No one guessed 30. Jocelyn, you must have been a teacher. All right, number 36. Who guessed 36 or came closest to 36 without going over? Anybody? So sorry, Calvin. So sorry. Calvin guessed 30. Thanks, Calvin, for coming in with that number. Sean! Sean, congratulations, Sean. You'll win a record. There you go. It'll be one of the records I show tonight. When I get a little more organized tomorrow, I'll be able to pull one out and I get it in the mail to you as soon as possible. Sean, L-A-J. Well, there you go. Thank you so much, folks. Hey, I'm going to put a link in the chat. If you'd like to come and hang out in the back room for a little while, we can make it happen before I get out of here. All you have to do is just click on that little thing and follow the instructions, and we'll make it happen. But hey, thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out with me. Good night, Chris. Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Oh, my battery's slow. I got to go charge my MacBook Pro Air. No, this is not the Air. I got to put that in the charger. Your Mac will sleep soon unless it's plugged in. All right. Good night, everybody. See you later, Doug. So I'm off to the back to plug this in. Night, Nico. Doug said night, Nico. There you go. All right. Thanks, folks. He said between 30, so 30 was not valid. That is a really good point, Calvin. Absolutely. Have a good night, Mark. All right, folks. All right. I'm going to end this stream. Yeah, if you want to come and hang out, please do. All right. Thank you, folks. I really appreciate your support.